It's all well and good to reflect on ethics and the ethics that young children bring out in wanting to do good in the world. But as teachers, one of the key questions is how do we integrate an ethic of care in our teaching? And Nell Noddings had this to say about ethics and cognition. She noted how empathy is both cognitive, in other words, it's knowledge centered, and emotional or feeling centered, involving four intermeshed and developmental processes. Modeling, and here this is often in the startup where the teacher is a model and where they model the idea of empathy to build an ethical disposition. And then a dialogue or deliberation, an open dialogue for exploring and finding out things together. And then practice. It has to be carried into practice, otherwise it's just words, where students work out and try out and struggle with ideas. And confirmation, where children are affirmed and they affirm each other. And what we found that this related to Anne Edwards' work, where she talks about these four-quadrant progression with a startup, with deliberative learning, with students taking more initiative and working things out, and then confirmation through having tried out and done things together. So she pointed out, and Nell Noddings did actually, that they are all activated. All of these elements of ethics in the classroom are activated within and depend for the success on the establishment of caring relations. And this was the key thing that came up amongst the SAMI and all of the groups that we have worked with in the handprint care activities. So one has to look at modeling, dialogue, practice and confirmation in the classroom setting as the foundation for ethics-based and learner-led work for ESD. So our classrooms can be sites of ethical deliberation and knowledge-led learning actions towards positive change and hopeful futures. And a handprint approach enables us to develop this in partnership with our learners and in the contexts in which we are living and learning together. So we try to explore this in a short paper that you might like to read.